I want you to lie back down onto your backs. Hug your knees into your chest. Just gently rock side to side. If you have a roller at home and you take my class on a regular basis, go ahead and put the roller underneath your low back. Reach your arms down to your sides. Extend the legs straight up to the ceiling, and we're going to go slow circles. If you have any kind of back pain, go ahead and place your hands under your tailbone. Make sure you're breathing. We're just warming up. Now reverse it. Make sure your core is engaged. Now, I call this the wishbone. Open your legs side to side and just gently rock. Letting the inner thighs open up. Slowly bring the legs back together. This is called tabletop. And you want the bottom part of your leg from the knee down to be parallel to the floor. And you tap your mat as if you're trying to see if it's too hot. Keeping that core engaged. Beautiful. Now, place your feet flat on the floor. Take your hands out. You're going to cross your right leg over the left, flexing the right foot. That protects your knee. Slide your right hand through, your left hand around, and just gently pull your legs back towards you, keeping your shoulder blades pulled down your spine. We all kind of hunch up like this. And I want you to relax the upper body as you stretch the lower body. Beautiful. Now, switch sides. Left over right, flexing the left foot. Left hand through, right hand around. Pull those shoulder blades down so they're in contact with the mat. And gently pull your legs back. Release. Slowly place the soles of your feet together, opening out into a butterfly. Just gently, again, letting the inner thighs open up. Gently hug your knees into your chest. We're going into single leg stretch. Curl your upper body up. Extend one leg long. Chins into your chest. And inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Reach the toes away from you. Keep breathing. Nice. Now reach your arms way up. This is good morning stretch. Just like if you're waking up in the morning. Fill the lungs and let all the air come out. Beautiful. Now, scissor, reach your legs up to the ceiling. Curl your upper body up, pulling one leg in, the other leg's parallel to the floor. Same breathing. Chin is into your chest. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Flip over onto your belly. We're going into opposite arm and leg. The first thing you do is engage your core. Pull the belly button off the mat and your tailbone should actually reach down toward your heels. Keep your head down on the mat. You don't need to lift your head up. You're going to reach your right arm, left leg, and then switch. The goal is to reach long, not high. So you're reaching your fingers to one wall and your toes to the other. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale. Now, right into swimming. You flutter kick your upper and lower at the same time, only about 2 inches. Keep that core engaged. Excellent. Gently push yourself up. Come up onto all fours. You want your fingertips pointing straight to the top of your mat. You want your shoulders directly over your hands, and you want your hips directly over your knees. Some of us tend to do this, or we tend to do this. I call it 4 square. So you want to make a square with your body. The other thing that we all tend to do is we drop our head down. You want to elongate your spine from the tailbone all the way out of the crown of your head. Just keep gazing down at the mat. Try not to lock the elbows and try not to drop through the shoulder blades. Engage the shoulder girdle. Engage your core. You want to make sure that your tailbones are reaching long. You have neutral spine. Now, cat-cow. Roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way up. Exhale. Now, as your rib cage expands, open the lungs. Inhale. Again. Exhale, 1 vertebrae at a time. You can actually push off the mat with those hands. And inhale. 2 more. Exhale. And inhale. Last one. As we go into the cow, this is a perfect place to really practice pulling the shoulder blades down the back. Now let's come right back to neutral spine. Bird dog, sliding opposite arm and leg. Again, reach the fingers to one wall, the toes to the other wall. The goal is to keep the torso stable. Pretend you have a very expensive glass of wine sitting on your tailbone, and you don't want it to spill. If you don't drink, you can have a very hot cup of coffee back there. Last one. All right, tuck those toes under, press your hips up. We're going into active downward facing dog, where you're just pedaling through your feet, reaching one heel to the mat, stretching your calf and Achilles tendon as you lift the tailbone up to the ceiling. Last one. Now, shift forward into a solid plank. Again, shoulders over hands, neck is long, belly's engaged. Exhale. Plank. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. And last one. Beautiful. Come all the way down onto the mat. So your feet are hip width apart. what I want you to do right away is see if you can line up your hip bone, your knee, your ankle or heel, and your second toe. A lot of us either do this or we do this. We have all sorts of different stances, just whatever our posture is used to. Let's try to line everything up. Now, neutral spine. You have a small 5-degree curve under that low back. So if you find yourself tucking, go ahead and reach the tailbone down to the mat. We don't over-exaggerate it, but it's just a gentle, you're grounding that pelvis into the mat. Fingers reaching long. We're going to start with the pelvic tilt. Big inhale. Exhale, scooping out the core. We're not lifting off the mat. We're just pressing the low back gently into the mat and then reach the tailbone. We want to get some flexibility, in the low back. Tailbone, scoop, tailbone, scoop. Now, again, if you take my class on a regular basis, if you have a ball, a Pilates ball, if you have a magic circle, you know this is where we put it between our legs. We're gonna go right up into the bridge. So, one vertebrae at a time. Take a nice deep breath in. Again, grab the shoulder blades, open your collarbones. Slow exhale. Just like you're peeling like a Velcro on your back, and you're peeling one vertebrae at a time off the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Place one vertebrae at a time down on the mat. Reach the fingers long. Press through the toes and the heels. We call it all four corners of the feet. So you want to actually ground down through those feet. And here's our last one. Beautiful. Roll all the way down. Now slowly you're going to extend the right leg straight up to the ceiling and pretend you have a Sharpie on your big toe. You're just going to draw little circles on the ceiling. If you have kids, then you know what it was like when they drew on your living room wall. Reverse it. Hopefully not with a Sharpie. In my case, my daughter, Haley, she drew all over her body. Beautiful. Now, you're going to ground down, single leg bridge. Pressing through the left heel. Reach the right toe up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Flex down, point up. Flex. Keep breathing. That's 3. This is 4. Now 4 more. 4. Keep that pelvis even. 2. And 1. Come all the way down. Slowly reaching the left leg up and little circles on the ceiling. We're trying to keep neutral spine. It's difficult in the beginning, but don't give up. And reverse it. Excellent. Pressing through the right heel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Flex. Point at the top. This is 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll all morning stretch. All right, we're gonna flip over again onto our elbows. I like to make a little tripod with my upper body. So I place my hands together, I open my elbows nice and wide, tuck the toes under, press up, and this is the saw. On a parallel plane, you're gonna go front, back, front, back. Keep going. And slowly drop into a child's pose. All right, come back up on all fours. Tuck your toes under, come back up into that downward facing dog. These are scorpions. You're going to take your right knee to your right elbow, press back up. Come down to the plank, left knee, left elbow, back up. Right knee, left knee. When you come forward to your plank, make sure your shoulders stay over the hands, don't overshoot. Your neck is long. 2 more. Here's our last one. And down to child's pose. If you have wrist issues, go ahead and just circle your hands. You could always go down to a modified plank if you have wrist issues on all of these. All right. All right, forearm plank, knee tap, right knee, left knee. Gaze down at your hands. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Stretch back. Go ahead, slide forward onto your belly. Reach your arms over your head. If you have a magic circle, place it between the palms. If you have a Pilates ball, place that between your thighs. We're going to reach 10 with the upper body, and you just gently squeeze. 10 with the lower body, gently squeezing. And then 10 together. Make sure your core is engaged the whole time. Make sure you're breathing the whole time. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, low. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, go together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Back up to our modified plank. Tap one foot, tap the other. 1, tap. Beautiful. 2 more, 2 more. 1. Hang in there with me and stretch back. Okay, floors. These are called windshield wipers. This works on our lateral flexion. As we age, unfortunately, we kind of lose that mobility through our spine. And a healthy spine flexes, extends, rotates in both directions, and laterally flexes both right and left. So come back up onto your 4 square. Slowly extend the right leg out. You're going to gently reach the right leg. Look to the right, look to the left. Look to the right, look to the left. Try to keep it parallel to the floor. Beautiful, keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now slide the right leg under you in that pigeon, if you can, if you don't have any issues, and then slowly drop your body weight down. Then gently press yourself back up, square yourself off, extend the left leg. Now look left, look right, look left, look right, left, right, left, right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide the left leg under you in the pigeon and drop down. Flip onto your backs. If you have a magic circle, if you have a Pilates ball, we're going to do double leg circle. Go ahead and place it just above the ankle bones, in between the thighs. You can place those hands right under the tailbone for extra support, or if you have a roller and you want to put it under your low back, go ahead. We're going to go clockwise for 10. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale, inhale. Nice. Reverse it. That's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good morning stretch. Okay, dead bugs. I'm going to tie this shirt so you can see a little bit better. So, dead bugs. If you take my class, you know this one. You put either the ball or the circle between your ankles. Reach your arms up. Inhale here. You're going to exhale, and then you switch. But if you don't have any equipment, then we open and close. Now, if you're beginning, I don't want you to go below here. Only go down as far as your core can handle. If your neck gets tired, put your head down. The other thing I see often is people lift the tailbone up. You keep that tailbone grounded. I happen to be graced with long arms, so it's easy for me to reach. 2 more. Last one. Now, drop both knees to one side. Place your hand on top to increase that stretch. Reach the opposite arm to the side corner. Reach the legs up and over to the other side. And slowly come up. Place your fingertips together, place them gently underneath the base of your skull, crisscross. So instead of cranking on the head and neck to reach the elbow across, I want you to keep one elbow down, reach the opposite armpit to the knee, keeping your elbows open. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Reach the opposite toe to the opposite wall, keeping your leg parallel to the floor. Two more. Good morning stretch. Reach way up. You wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. I hope you're all doing okay. If you need water, please go ahead and get water. Okay, sit tall. If you have a ball, I want you to place it between your knees. If you have a magic circle, place it between your knees. If you don't, you're going to sit really tall with your legs parallel. You won't go down as far. Take a deep breath in. Open the collarbones, slide your shoulders down your spine. As you exhale, engage the core. Only go down a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, C-curve the spine. As you come up, you elongate the spine. You don't reach forward, you reach tall. Exhale. Inhale. The other thing I see is people pop the ribs when they come up. You just come right through the crown of your head. Two more. Last one. Now, flex those feet and hang forward. Lay back down, extend the legs straight up to the ceiling, rotate your legs. This is called Pilates first. Ballet first is much wider. Pilates is just a little rotation. Place the fingertips together, place them underneath the base of your skull, curl yourself up. We're going to crisscross down. 4 counts, down, 4 counts, up. Exhale, down, inhale, up. Only go as far as your core can control. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. And hug your knees into your chest. Flip yourself over. Now, if you have a circle or a ball, you're going to place it back between the ankles. Because we don't have one, we're going to open our knees the width of the mat, like you're a frog. And then you're just going to click your heels together and keep them glued together. Place one hand on top of the other hand, forehead down. Now, what that does is it automatically puts the pelvis in a tilt. So I want you to engage your core. Pull your belly button off the mat and keep it there. We're going to squeeze the heels straight up to the ceiling for 10. Then we elongate the legs, click them together for 10. Then we repeat it. Okay? Keep that core off. Keep the belly off the mat. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, straight legs. 10. Good. Press it up. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4. Last set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 1. Beautiful. Reach the hands back behind you. Palms are up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, reach the fingers toward the toes, opening your collarbones. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your core engaged. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. And nice work. Gently, slowly come up. Want to gently transition to a child's pose. Okay, here's our last series. Go ahead and flip onto one side. Now, happy clam normally is done up on the elbow. Because we do a very long series here, I want you to come down onto the ground. Make sure that everything is lined up. Bring your knees forward of your hips and open and close without rocking the pelvis forward and back. Now, slowly drop the knees down. Extend your top leg. Reach it long toward the opposite wall. We're not bouncing. We're not reaching high. We're reaching long. Now, small circles again. Draw it with your big toe. Reverse it. You want to keep those hips stacked, shoulders stacked. Good. Make a rainbow. Tap the front of your mat and the back of your mat. Front, back. Sideline donkey kick. Pull your knee in. Push it away. Pull it in. Push. In. Push. Four more. 3. Is it burning yet? 2. Lovely. Drop your top leg, extend the bottom leg, inner thigh lift. Keep that inner thigh parallel to the ceiling. Flexing the foot makes that easier. Fantastic. Now, extend both legs. Just kind of pike from the hip just to the front corner of the mat. Engage the core. Top hands on the mat in front of you. Double leg lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scissor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Nice work. Now we'll flip to the other side. We get to do it all over again. Okay, stack your hips, stack your knees, stack your feet, stack your shoulders. Belly's pulled in. It's engaged the whole time. Slowly lower your legs down, extend your top leg, reach your toe to the opposite wall. Remember not to bounce. And small circles. Beautiful, reverse it. Now tap, front, back, front, back, front. Little rainbow. Be the rainbow in somebody's clouds today. That's what Maya Angelou says. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now side lying donkey kick. Come on, hang in there with me. We're almost there. We're in the home stretch. Pull your knee into your chest. Push the heel away. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Fold your top leg over your bottom leg. Lower leg extends, flex it, and inner thigh lift. Make sure you're breathing, your core is engaged. Just because your knee's covering it doesn't mean you should let it go. Nice work. Now extend both legs just to the top of your mat. Top hands in front, core is engaged, double leg lift. You have 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, scissor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Lower down. Okay, let's sit cross-legged. So tomorrow, we're going to do class with some props. So you don't have to have any of the Pilates equipment. You can have, if you have a stretching band or a yoga strap or anything like that, you can get a small towel, like a hand towel. If you have a playground ball, basketball, perfect. Okay, sit tall, so kind of rock side to side. Again, try not to pop the ribs out. Keep your core engaged. You're going to reach your arm up and over without lifting the hip off. And up and over to the other side. Come back up to center. Now, gently walk your hands forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, your hands back. Place them behind you, rock back, and you're gonna switch which leg's in front. Rock again to make sure you're solid. Your arm comes up and over to the other side first round. Keeping your hips down. All the way up to the other side. Come up, walk the hands forward, drop your head down. And walk yourself back up. Now, lace your fingertips together gently behind you, opening your collarbones. Slowly lift your hands up, opening the chest and shoulders. Excellent. Take your hands out in front. Now reverse it. You're going to push your hands away from you and open your scapula, your chicken wings, and round the upper back. Now slowly come all the way up. Not too far over your head. Reach higher instead of behind. All right, 2 closing breaths. Big inhale. Big exhale. Big inhale. Big exhale. Give yourselves a hand. You did a great job. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm not playing music. Well, YouTube keeps sending me these copyright or music right things on in an email. So what I want you to do is I want you to play your own music. Even though I'm not making money on this, I don't know why they keep sending it, but that's why there's no music today. Please make your own playlist. It really makes exercising a huge difference. And I'll see you all mañana. Have a good day. Hang in there. This is tough.